Welcome back on another adventure. The weather is not beautiful tonight, but nonetheless, we are out here camping. It's supposed to rain on and off all night. It's not raining right now, so I think that we'll maybe go for a little walk around the park, see what the park's all about, walk down towards the lake, see what the lake looks like. I'll give you a quick little shot of campsite here. So it's not the flattest site that I've ever found, but it'll work. It's got plenty of room. Picnic table, there's a little fire pit back here behind the picnic table. Little fire pit back there, hasn't been used much this year, pretty early still. There's a dry creek bed. So, little creek bed back there, nice woods. Just heard an owl hooting. Anyway, I don't know how long I'll be able to film, but we'll go for a little walk here. I'm guessing it'll start raining. It's supposed to rain pretty steadily throughout the night. See back over here, there's a little pavilion, swing set. In a pretty empty park. A couple campers here, but most of the campers that are here don't have any vehicles with them, so I think they just brought their stuff and probably going to come back this weekend. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, but so I'm camping at this lake because me and a buddy fishing a little local bass club, and we have a tournament here in 2 days. So my thought process is that'll give me tomorrow to go out on the water with the boat, try to find some fishies. We fished this lake a few times and it has not been one of our better places to go fish, but it's a power plant lake. You'll see the power plant when we get down here across the lake, but that hasn't been running for, the lady at the marina said it hasn't been running since beginning of April. The bass tend to get a little bit finicky when the plant's not running. They don't get that hot water discharge. This is one of the few lakes in Kansas where you have the potential of catching a double-digit bass because of the power plant lake. So they get to grow a little bit bigger because typically their feeding season's a little bit longer than other lakes in Kansas. So maybe the next day or two we'll land ourselves a giant mega bass. Hopefully not tomorrow. I'd rather land it Sunday for the fishing tournament. If it wasn't for the rain, it'd be a nice day. Currently 62. I'm not sure what it's supposed to get down to tonight. Some geese playing some basketball. 5 of them. They got a whole team. Oh, there's some more on the other side over there. Bill, there. Yeah. Not having any of that. Get off my court. They said, get off my court. You ain't playing my balls, man. The marina store. When we get down here by the water, I'll pop the wide angle lens off, and then you'll probably be able to see across to the power plant a little bit better. Boat cleaning station, so you don't transport invasive species. Lake's pretty calm. There's a little better shot of the power plant. Let me pop this wide angle lens off real quick and then we'll see if I can get you a better shot of that power plant. Taking that lens off helped a lot. You could see the power plant a lot better through the camera. It's a pretty nice lake. It's about 2,600 acres, I believe. Walk over here towards the boat ramp. The boat ramp and some docks that are in some need of repair. Actually, they got this set over here all closed off. It's a little dirtier than I expected it to be, but it's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make that work. There's probably 1.5 feet of visibility, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, docks done went and got sunk. Yeah, can't use that. You guys can't really see it, but you see that this piece right out here goes right down and under the water. Ain't no floaty. No floaty dock. Little goose down there swimming. Hello, gooser. So yeah, that's the lake. So I'm not going to do any fishing in this video for tomorrow because I'm primarily just going to be driving around and looking at my graph. Maybe I'll throw some footage at the end of the video of the lake. So you got to watch the whole thing if you want to see that. And I know you want to see it. When I was talking to the lady who runs this park in the marina, when I was checking in, getting a campsite, she said that this is, I think the park has 2,000 acres. I'm not sure how many campsites it has, but 2,000 acres is a pretty big park. Most of it is unutilized. But she was telling me that there's the potential that they're going to get a grant to put in a swimming beach, and then it probably won't be this empty. Get a swimming beach put in, and I'm guessing that they'll get more and more use from it. But she said it's a profitable park, and I camp all over the place, and I generally camp in state parks just because they're convenient. You can usually find a site, and generally in this area they're around a lake. I like to be around the water, so a site with electricity at state park, you're looking at, I don't know, $22, $25 a night. This park, $15 a night for electrical site. That is a good deal. For shizzle. You can't beat that. Feels like the rain is starting. That's what it said. It said around 7 o'clock, and it's 6:52, but when I got here it was raining pretty good, so I didn't film any of the arrival, which is unfortunate. I like filming the arrival, but you can't have everything. When I packed for this weekend's trip, I just threw in jeans and long sleeve shirts and hoodies and figured I could put my rain suit on when I'm out in the boat, because I looked at Sunday's temperature and the high is going to be like 59, but I didn't really pay attention to tomorrow's temperature, and the high is going to be 72. 72 shorts weather. I didn't bring any shorts. No siree. So quiet here. Rain's picking up. I'm of the mindset that if it's gonna rain, we should have a big old thunder banger come through. Not this little drizzle crap. Bring on it, bring it on. Bring it on! Let it rain! We'll see what that does to the lake, depending on how hard it rains. But unlike the last video, where I didn't really bring anything on that trip that I could cook in the truck, I brought something for dinner tonight that we can cook in the truck. And I'm getting hungry, so I think that we get back to the truck, we'll hop in and get everything situated. Maybe we'll make ourselves a little dinner, listen to the rain come down, and I haven't yet cracked myself a beverage. So we need to get on that Friday after a long week of work. I'm ready for a beverage or two, let me tell ya. Back to the campsite, you can see, it's hard to see on camera, but assuming the camera's level, you can see that the truck has just a little bit of a tilt to it. I don't have levelers, so I found myself a leveling rock, and I at least put this tire on that to straighten it out a little bit. Can't have everything, man. You use what you use. I think I got everything I need anyway. Oh yeah. The token hitting your head on the woof, woof, there it is. I say woof, there it is. Man, the weather people were right on. They said 7 o'clock, the rain's gonna start coming through again, and I'll be Jim Dandely. 7 o'clock, the rain is starting to come through. Currently 61 degrees inside the truck topper. Pretty good. I'll take 61 degrees. All right, do a little eyeball maintenance here, and then I'll be able to see to look at the lens. Oh, there we go. Boy, that light back there is bright, huh? Yeah, it is. All right, first things first, we need to get ourselves a drink. All right. So tonight, got a different guy to try. So this is Boulevard. We had the Boulevard wheat, I think on the last trip, or one of the trips, I think we had a Boulevard wheat, but this is the Red Spectra Indian Pale Ale. Boulevard is a Kansas City, Missouri brewer. And let me see, 5.7% alcohol by volume. So we're gonna give that a shot. Stole this one from my son too. Stole the wheat one from my son, so it's always good. That's good. That's good. I was afraid it might be a little bit bitter, but it's not. That's a good beer. Ah, yeah. Good. All right, so let me start getting some stuff around for dinner, and then I'll show you what we're gonna cook up in here. I gotta figure out how we're gonna cook it up in here because a little tight, but we'll make it. We'll make her work. We'll make her work. I gotta figure out my camera angles. Let me grab some stuff, get some stuff situated, and then I'll be right back with you. All right. So tonight for dinner, pretty simple little meal that we're going to be able to cook on using the jet boil. I got some of this Lloyd's seasoned shredded beef in original barbecue sauce. So we're gonna heat that up here in one of our GSI pans. We'll probably just use this big guy. So we got that, and then we have just some rolls, keto friendly rolls, because you know I try to watch my carbs. But they're just little mini ones, so we're gonna do little beef sliders. That's the plan. Then to put something a little crispy on top of it, I have some of these onion straws. These are the same basic things that I use when I do Western bacon cheeseburgers, but they're just little crispy bits of onion. They're good. They got a little onion flavor to them. And then to go as a side to it, got some original potato salad and mustard. So we're gonna chow down on a little bit of that as well. So first things first, we need to get our Jetboil assembled and get that hopping, and we'll get that beef opened up going. So I got my little Jetboil pot adapter here. I've never used it, so this is gonna be the first time. So I figured first time's a good time for us to do it together. Carpet burner. I'm gonna open up that window even though it's raining out. Probably should have got the beef all opened up and ready to go before I got all crazy. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing, although I probably could without a problem. We'll just put about half of it in here, singe it right down onto that pan. I'm guessing it's not gonna take too awful long. Making a mess. We're making a mess inside the truck, baby. Yeah, give that pan a little bit of a workout. I don't know, maybe I should have probably put the whole thing in here by looking at it. Not as much as I thought it was going to be. Oh, the smoke's killing me, man. I think that's good. Boy, that made it hot in here. It went from 63 degrees to 82 degrees in here running that Jetboil. Yikers. We need some airflow going through here. And since they're sliders, I'm guessing, I think we'll start with 4. We'll see how many we have left after that. And we'll see how hungry we are after that. And we can always cook up the rest of it if we want to. But that's a lot of beef. Oh, Sky K be sitting in here with meat sweats later tonight. Gonna use my good old hand knife. I wish I had a way to toast these buns, but I really don't. Tilt you down so you can see what's going on here. You don't need to be staring at me. You don't need to be staring at me. All right, little bite-sized morsels of goodness right here. We're gonna wish we had a sink to be able to clean up. Oh, there's some rain a-coming. All right, now we just throw a pinch of the old crispy onion straws in there. Can't have too many of these either. We'll put our little tops on. Open up our tater salad. Reminds me of a Ron White joke. I don't know if you guys watch or ever listen to Ron White, but they call me tater salad. I like Ron White. I think we're just going to start with a little bit of the tater salad. I love me some taters. Some good. It's just Walmart potato salad. They're good. All right, I'm going to belly up here. We're going to try not to make too much of a mess. Beef slider number uno. That's a good little meal. Barbecue sauce is pretty rich. And the real Scotty K remembered napkins. It's amazing. And with this beer, this Boulevard Red Spectra, that's a good combination with it. Although without having a high top truck camper, I gotta kind of tilt to drink. It's not a gluten-free, but I don't plan on pounding too many of them tonight, especially that I'm just going to be stuck inside the truck listening to the rain. These are more filling than you would think. So we're going to be in this campsite for 2 nights, but the weather is supposed to be much better tomorrow with no rain, so that'll be the next video. Tomorrow night's adventure will be the next video, but we'll be cooking on campfire again tomorrow night. I definitely would have wanted more than 4 of these. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this 4th one. It's good. The barbecue sauce is a little sweeter than I'm used to, but it's not bad. I mean, I'd eat it again. I'm also from the Kansas City area, so, you know, we have some really good barbecue around, so buying it out of a plastic tote in a supermarket, that's something we're used to. Goes pretty good with that Boulevard beer though. Well, I'm going to finish up last little bit of this sandwich, this one last bite of the potato salad, and then I'm done. Clean up a little bit, get everything organized, and then I'm going to work on cleaning that pan out a little bit. Best I can until I get home, I guess. I don't plan on using it anymore for a strip, so it's not that big of a deal, but I'd like to clean it up the best I can. And I'm going to put on I'm going to throw on my sweatpants to get a little comfy. I may turn the fan on because that Jetboil, for that short amount of time that it was on, jumped the temperature up in here pretty good. It's about 71, and I don't want it to be that warm. I would much rather it be 61. And the windows are open. Rain isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's still coming down a little bit. And then I'll be back with you guys. All right, well, I got everything cleaned up in here. I got my jammy pants on, so I'm a little more comfortable sitting inside the truck. It's amazing what some sweatpants will do for you compared to regular old jeans. I'm out of my beer, so I need to get myself another beverage. It's still raining on and off, but not too bad, but not good enough to go out there and just hang out in it, that's for sure. So I'm not going to go out and start a fire or try to do anything like that. And Murphy's Law works 3 times for Scotty K. So if I went out and started a fire, we'd have a downpour for sure. So I fired up the hotspot. I got the iPad out. So there's about 3 or 4 videos that I have in my save for later list that I want to catch up on. And tonight, a nice rainy night is a perfect night to do that, and then that'll probably take me to, I don't know, 8, 9, 10:30 or so based on the length of the videos. And then if I'm still awake, I'll probably just start reading a book, but more than likely I'm just going to crash out and go to bed. And then we'll get up in the morning, have breakfast, make our coffee, and then head out onto the water and launch the boat. I'm not going to film everything for tomorrow, but I will throw in some B-roll footage showing the lake and different things for, you know, a few minutes. So I will see you guys in the morning. It's chilly. Oh, 55 degrees in here. It's not terrible, but it's not great. I need to get a hoodie on. I know that. 6:29, 6:30, so the sun should be coming up. Let me see what we got going on outside here. Oh yeah, it's getting bright out there. The sun's coming up tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. I think it's time to make some coffee. I think I'm gonna dig my hoodie out. Oh, I'm so tired. All right, seriously, I gotta get up. I forgot to take my allergy medicine last night, so that will be fun for today. Never good to not remember to take your allergy medicine when you're in nature. I'm gonna get my coffee going. Holy moly. So we're gonna use the old French press mug again today. My amazing daughter picked me up some Veranda blend coffee, which is my favorite, the blonde roast. So we're gonna throw that into the old French press, and she actually got it for me in the French press grind, which I think will be handy, but what do I know? So for breakfast I bought my ratio yogurt, but this has a little granola pack on the top of it, so I figured, you know, why not give her a shot, Jimmy? Well, maybe we'll make her coffee, because I think that's done. I forget how much we put in last time, 3 scoops or so. I don't know. Go wrong. We won't do very big scoops. We'll just do 3 normal. Smells good. Dump our water in. Give it a quick stir. I don't like the whole stirring part. I think it just makes a mess, and I don't have any paper towels in here, so it's going to really make a mess. I was worried about what a pain it was going to be to clean, but it wasn't bad the last time, but I also went home the last time I used it, so of course it wasn't that bad. We're going to slowly press our little lever down. Or our plunger, I guess I should say. It's not really a lever. And that's it. I think it's a little hotter than the last time, but we'll give her a shot. It's a good cup of coffee. It's hotter than the last time, so that's a good thing. Alrighty. What a day. You can see we got the sunrise coming up through the trees. It's gonna be a terrible shot, right? Who doesn't love a good sunrise? I got the real Mrs. K texting me. All right, I'm just gonna get this tent pulled off from here so that we can get everything else organized for the day. A little tree debris blew down. Man, made a mess. Made a mess of everything. You stupid tree. Why'd you do that, you tree? Probably need to find myself a different camera bag. This one's just a little small for everything, or I need to reevaluate what cameras I really need to be bringing with me. Could be that. Maybe I bring too much stuff. So I like to put my laptop and like my iPad and the extra cameras that I'm not gonna do in this shelf, because when I close the tailgate, it's locked and you can't really get access to it. Not that, I mean, if somebody wants access to it, it's not gonna stop a dedicated person. So I've been using this setup for a while with the bed platform and the cabinet on the side. And I really do like both. However, I will tell you, I like the bed as far as the width goes, because, you know, when I sprawl out, it's comfortable. It's comfortable, I have plenty of room. I could probably knock it down a foot, at least 10 inches I could probably take out of it, and then just buy like a high density foam mattress pad or something to go on there. I can cut it to size. And if I got, that's 8 inches of mattress. If I went down to 6, that would be huge. You know, I think that's 8 that I currently have. It looks like 8. That would be huge because that would give me a little bit more headroom. I'd probably be able to drink a beer while sitting on it. Maybe not, who knows. And then for the cabinet, like I like the cabinet as far as like it gives me another whole source of outlets down there that I can plug stuff into, charge my phone, charge my watch, camera batteries. I got everything hardwired in here, but it takes up all the space, so it's almost impossible to cook anything, to do anything in there. So I'm thinking that I might work on eliminating the cabinet and just put one cabinet in the back next to the bed that'll hold the power bank, and then over here behind where this part of the cabinet is, like back in here, then I'll just build a little tight box here that connects into that wall that'll have my inlet and my outlet, because I like to have regular wired outlets right off the power, because when it's heating season I don't want to have it plugged into a power strip. But then my power bank could live back in the back. I could still have a place to put my CPAP machine, which is right next to the power bank, and have power here. But I think that I just need, basically I need to be able to plug my power cord in, which isn't that big of a deal. I can run a power cord down in the frame and come out and then just plug it in down here by my bump. So that would be easy enough to do, and that's probably the smart thing to do. But that'd give me a little bit more room, and you could just, I can have another tote that I put little food and snacks in and stuff. So I'm gonna have to give that some thought here over the summer, and maybe we'll go on a building project and redo some things back here. And all right, I think we're good. I'm gonna turn the AC power off so it's not drawing anything. Beautiful sun coming up. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be on the water. You can't have everything. There's some boats here. Some people trying to go out and see what's going on. What is what is. So I hope you stuck around and enjoyed the footage of the lake and the river that we're in right now. But I'm going to close this video out. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming along on the adventure. And until the next time, keep it real.